Today is the big day, my first ever marathon. Starting the day with a cold shower to really jolt me awake, and believe me, it worked. Decided to run with the Beyond Blue singlet, because that is the cause that I'll be using for the Nullarbor run, and their dedication towards anxiety and depression. I thought I would get extra exposure using this run as well. These anti-blister socks, oh my God, such a lifesaver. I have used them before, but time will tell whether they really saved me on this big 42-kilometer run. Trying to drop any weight I can before I start running. Just an espresso shot of coffee. I usually have milk. I did not think that would go down well running, so again, no milk today, and it was gross. Trying these gels, let's see how they go. Again, they give you that quick fix of energy. The Solomon running shoes, my hero. So now it's time to hit the road. Thanks to 𝐥𝐤𝐬 getting up this early to drop me off at the starting point. What? Who doesn't eat cake before a marathon? Oh, crap. Am I late? Look how many people. It definitely pays to do some research before you get there, because usually there's a half marathon, they might do a 5K and a 10K, and all the starting points and all the people, it gets confusing. This felt very stressful. I was just glad it was sitting on there, but pretty awesome that the marathon bibs have your name on it. That's cool. So I've found my bearings, and now the feelings of nervousness and what's in front of me is starting to hit me. But it's a good energy. All right, let's do this. Well, here we go. My first Nike 42-kilometer marathon ever. It's time. Ooh, not bad actually. Bit of a jolt of energy, which is definitely going to be something I'm going to need later. There really is something truly special about running towards Melbourne. The road's all closed off for us runners at first light, and it just really was something special for me. Even thinking about the Nullarbor run as a whole, even a couple of years ago, if I'd have said to myself I would be running in the city at 6 in the morning with the roads closed off doing my first marathon, I probably would have laughed. But here we are, It starts with setting yourself a massive challenge, and the journey along the way really can be quite incredible, and I'm really grateful for this moment. In saying that, this feeling of gratitude will probably fade when I'm ready to keel over.
That's it. No walking. 500 metres before we know. That's it.
And here we are at the 5-kilometre mark.
Cheers, bro. Legend.
Gatorade.
Ah, thanks, mate.
Good on you.
Here it is. Seriously, one of my biggest mistakes for the whole race. When you gotta go, but this was one hell of a line to get to the toilet. Have a look at that morning though. It's an absolute beauty. On film it doesn't look that bad, but this whole process took about 15 minutes, which in a marathon scenario adds a lot of time to your finish. And then once back on the road I had to find my rhythm again, but thankfully it didn't take me too long. I have to say the gels have been really helpful. Just waiting for the next one just gives you something to look forward to as you're struggling through the pain. Seriously, massive props to all the volunteers that ever volunteered their time at a marathon. Seriously, the utmost respect to them for helping out us runners when we really need it. I've got to hand it to him. But seriously, that joke would have worn off for him very early in that marathon. Good on him.
Merry Christmas, man. I love the outfit.
Whenever I pass people like this on the other side of the track, I always felt like I was way behind, and it gave me a real urgency to pick up the pace. Well, 20 kilometers in, and I have to say, I am feeling pretty good. Hopefully, this carries on. What a bunch of legends.
Hey.
Jim's there too.
Jimbo.
It was really amazing seeing my older sister Law on the marathon here, and as you can see, it gave me a massive jolt of energy. and I started overtaking people like crazy. It was awesome.
Thank you. I missed yous. Jimbo. Hello, Sally. Love yous. Thanks.
Seeing him really meant a lot, you know, being my first marathon. It was so nice to have someone there that was smiling and cheering me on. It was really starting to heat up now, so these water stops were 100% necessary. That's good. It was such a relief hearing music and some awesome beats running along, because at this stage in the run, well, I was really starting to blow up. So at this point, I was really starting to fall apart. This was the longest I'd ever run before, and it was certainly starting to show. The struggle was becoming real. If given the chance to partake in a marathon like the Nike Marathon here, it's really awesome, because there are, you know, stuff like the army playing these, you know, instruments, and DJs littered along the path. Heaps of people, because it's a built up area, cheering you on. It's quite atmospheric. This was really something else. I can't even capture how I felt at this time, but just the timing of it, and being reminded of how much Rocky had an impact on me as a kid, and the challenges that everyone was going through on this day. It's just a big moment, very big moment in the marathon. Just really grateful. can't get inspired by seeing people push like this guy in a wheelchair here, then what else is there? "38 kilometers seems so close now, but honestly, this last 4 kilometers has never seemed so long in all my life." The toilet incident that ramped up my time significantly. It seemed like it was a year ago now.
Thank you so much.
𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐞 water.
A lot of people were hitting that wall now. Some people were starting to walk. People had collapsed from, dehydration and heat exhaustion as the sun started blaring. It was seriously starting to be a struggle for everyone. But I'm training for a 1200 kilometer run. There's no way I'm stopping. And with the MCG getting closer and closer, things were starting to look really up.
You're nearly there. Killing it. Go, Jazza. Go, Jazza.
This was it. This was the big moment. Wait, what the hell? Where's the ending? I let you down. That's what happened. My phone died. Yep. At one of the best parts. Crossing the finish line. And I'm sorry. I really am. Thank you. Thank you. But most of all, honestly, if you're ever thinking of running long distances, they cost me 35 bucks. And I thought, what a rip-off for a pair of socks. Anti-blister. Today, smelly, stinky, sweaty socks, these saved my life. I cannot recommend these anti-blister socks enough. Glorious. Yeah, that's disgusting, but you should get some. We did it. Wasn't easy, but the feeling of reward and satisfaction having done it, couldn't be happier. And now, another honourable mention to the tape Oh. The tape I put on my nips. Seriously, what a decision. No chafage. So I made some really good decisions today. I'm still a major noob. I have no gear for running. I don't have a water pack. Lots to learn. And the phone situation was terrible. I almost had to walk home. But some of the things, well done. I was very happy to have made the jump today, of all days, and stepped forward as a runner. The battle was won. Here's a man that did the half marathon. My man Bill. We've seen him run before. We're going to do a bit of recovery as needed. It was really awesome seeing Bill after the marathon because he really pushed himself today as well for his half marathon and broke down some barriers. And for that, I'm really proud to have shared this moment with him. So if you have just started running and you tackle your first marathon, you know, months later, there really is nothing like this feeling after your first one. You can only do it once, and there are no words for it. But when it happens, I'd love to hear from you and hear about your experience. For me, it really was a truly beautiful moment.